Today I'm in the living room. I'm going to do a Filofax video, and this is Ventura's Throne of Many Pillows living room edition. That's his toy box. Every day I put his toys in there, and every day he pulls them out. But he has a very comfortable spot there. And Ginger is in her dog bed on the couch. I call her dog beds her muffins. So she's got one over there on the couch. And I'm going to try doing this video down here in my living room and see how it does with focusing. So this is the Portland Personal that I've been using. It's working out so much better than I thought. On this side I have a ballpoint pen from Vera Bradley. I don't use a ballpoint pen very often, but sometimes I do need one for a bank, or sometimes it's better than anything else for mailing. The ink just doesn't run. So, and I also have in here another pen that I've been using a lot. This is a Micron 08. I wanted to get the Micron 08 in a brown, but they only have this in black. But I do like this one a lot. I got a one that's slightly narrower in brown and one in sepia, and I like them both, but I wish that they were in the as wide as this one. So that one is in here because it's just too wide for the pen loops. This pen loop on this side is very small. You can get a pen, Slicky, S-L-I-C-C-I. Jet Pens has a lot of them, and that does fit in this one. So I'm guessing that the Slicky fits in a lot of the Filofax pen loops that are small. They're gel pens. They come in a lot of different colors, and they're nice. For some reason, I don't go to it, so it's not my favorite pen, but there's nothing wrong with it. It writes really well. It doesn't skip. It hasn't dried out. It probably is that I have one color and I just don't prefer that color more than anything else. Keeping random things in the card slot and random things in this pocket. I have a euro that came from France. Here's a bag if I need to add receipts, or there's a lot of tags that come off of things with information that I want to keep, and I don't file them right away or have a place for them right away, and this is a good place for that. This is the inserts from the Barnes & Noble planner that I got, which was really just a clear, like a heavy vinyl cover with a ring binder, and you could see through. I really like this. The whole thing with the inserts was only $9.99, and after Christmas especially, they usually drop the price to 50% off. So they had a lot of cute ones. Shoes, purses. They had a little, I don't know if she was a geisha girl or just like a cute Japanese character, but they were really nice. I did cut the tabs off of them so I could use them or not use them. But it's beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful. It's really, really pretty. This is another one, and I had gotten some transfers at the dollar store, and I decorated some of these with that. I have a note page. This note page is actually tea that I like. I drink a lot of tea, and found myself buying some that I thought I hadn't tried that I had actually tried. So I've decided to keep track of the ones that I tried. This is not all of the ones, but I'm kind of doing it in stages and mark the ones that I really, really like. This is the Filofax paper. I just have it in here basically to use up. I don't really plan on buying any more. That said, it was much better with ink and highlighters than I thought. These are the Signo pens, the Sakura Jelly Roll pens. This is the Micron that I'm using now. This was called a Pentel Hybrid. It was a metallic purple color and wide. This is, they have a jelly roll that outlines in gold. This is the Slicky pen that I have. And this is a scented pen by Miffy. And I tried it with all of these pens and highlighters. And really there's shadow on the back with the hybrid for the most part. But I was really expecting it not to work out this well. And once I saw that I could use it, I put it in here to use up. And the same thing with the plain sheets. The plain sheets actually take ink better for some reason. Don't know why. This is, these are transparent flags. If I can grab just one. I don't know if I can. I actually think I have two here. But yeah, I do. I have two. That's good enough. But you can see through them, and it makes them really good to mark to-do sheets and also books and textbooks. They're repositionable. I like the colors a lot. They're bright, but they're not migraine-inducing fluorescent. And I think these are great. I like these better than the rectangular flags. It's just easier to put something like bullet. It's easier to bullet things with an arrow. This was, I think, from Daytimer or Dayrunner. No, not Daytimer. Dayrunner, maybe. I think this is a Mead product. I had it in my A5. I had cut off the edge here, but you can still get these, and they have a variety of colors in a pack. I think they come 4 to a pack, and they're great pockets, one on each side. These I have had for years, and they're still perfect. And they're not that expensive. I think they're actually under $3, but I'm not 100% sure. Believe we're coming up on my calendar section, and I have it marked on the top and the side. These are the monthly overview sheets, and these have been really good. I like these much better than I thought I would. Big fan of the year on a page, but this is definitely doable, because once the weekly sheets are out, you could leave these in here and it would only add 6 pages. You could have a whole year with just in a few pages. This came with the Barnes & Noble planner, and I do different things with this: appointments, track food, track medicine, when I was sick. And this is Clairefontaine graph paper. I had this in A5 size, so I've been cutting it down, and I just ran out, but I'll get to that. I got a date stamp. Took me a while to work that out. And so I put my daily sheets in between. I've used only one daily sheet each day, with the exception of a few days that I needed to write lists or do like advanced planning type things. then I've stuck in another sheet. And I don't really have a rhyme or reason to these. They're not color-coded. They're not done specifically in any way. Kind of do what appeals to me at the moment. This is I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but this is the one that's shining gold is the pen that I did the ink test on. It's actually got, what happens is it has a gold outline and then another color comes through. It's going to be hard to tell. I think this was like a maroonish color, but then it's outlined in gold. This is a very cool pen. I got it at Jet Pens. I think I probably got all of these pens at Jet Pens, and they're very reasonably priced. I haven't had any trouble with the ink drying out or them stop working, and I've had some of them in excess of 6 months, and I use them a lot. So I've been very happy with the things I get at Jet Pens. At this point, I started date marking on the side because when I'm looking for a specific date, I tend to do this, and I can see right away the date that I'm on. Whereas on the top here, you kind of have to almost turn the whole page. So for a while I was date stamping on the top and on the side, but then I eventually just moved to the side. This is, I had won a giveaway for an Etsy store that I blogged about, I think last week. I love this washi tape. I hadn't bought any of the black and white washi tape with print, but I really love this one. I hope she still has this. It's like old newspaper ads for vintage Christmas products, and this is my favorite one of these. I'm not sure if she's got it anymore, but I sure hope she does. This is my grocery list. Here's some dollar stickers. This is another one of the black and white ones, music. And, no, not the dollar store stickers, the black and white washi tape. And these were from a dollar store. There's some more. This was one of the things I was starting to make a list. There's a lot of easy dinners that I make, and I forget them, and before I know it, I haven't made it in 6 months, and it's a family favorite. It's really a breeze, and I always forget them, so I'm going to incorporate that list in here so it kind of jogs my memory and I can look at it. But I haven't quite put that anywhere yet, so right now it's just stuck between the to-dos. This is another one of the black and whites. It was butterflies. And this is the sepia micron pen, and I can't remember if this is the black one, the brown one or the black one. The brown one was darker than I thought it was going to be. No problem with them. It was just a fact. Oh, this was another one of the washi tape that I liked that I had never got before. This looks like tickets, rolls of vintage tickets, and I really like these. I am going to order from her again. I'll put a link in the bottom to her Etsy shop, but it's La Box Boutique, and she's terrific. This is the ruler that came with the Barnes & Noble planner and some financial stuff. And today is Mostly so far I've just added some highlight, and then I actually have to move this because this ended yesterday. So still working out for me, definitely. I do keep some stickers in here. I just punch, and I do have to punch through them, but these are the dollar store stickers. I must have tons of these, so it didn't seem to be a bad idea. I ran out of the A5 Claire Fontaine paper and I found this on eBay. It's very similar in size to the pages. I did a blog post about it today. This may be something that's available only in France. All the written information is French, but it's very easy to get these out. It's not micro-perforated. It's set up like moleskin with a thread. So all you have to do to get these out is separate these individual bundles and then clip the thread that holds them in. And the nice thing about this is when you take apart this notebook, it's still intact until you take apart each one of the bundles. This is terrific, and I found a shop. She's not a seller of this. She just, I guess, had some. So, but it was 2 of these for $12, and the shipping was free, and it came here really fast. It's 96 sheets, 192 pages, which is really a lot. I mean, when you consider how much it costs to buy the to-do sheets from Filofax, which I think are around $5 or $6 plus shipping, I think it's $25. I mean, I got almost 400 pages for $12. So this is wonderful paper. It's I think it's 90 grams. Has a beautiful smooth surface I really like writing on, and it takes ink really well. I mean, even this date stamp, which is wet, just comes through the back a little, mostly in shadow. I really recommend this paper. I mean, I've been using this paper for quite a while. This isn't a new thing for me. I much prefer it over Rhodia. Rhodia has a flatter, more toothy surface that makes it better for pencil. So if you use pencil, this might not be ideal. But I like the way this feels. I don't like the Rhodia paper because of the way it feels. It feels like a frosted glass to me, and I just don't like that. Here's some more of the stickers. I actually have more stickers than this, and I may put that at the end of this video because I recently did another dollar store run and found some more. This is another one of the transfers I got that I put over something that was, somewhat color coordinating. This section I keep addresses of people that I write to from Filofaxes, and I want a couple other addresses. Sometimes I don't remember where something is, but I need the address to put it in the GPS because I go there frequently. So since this is coming with me, it's very easy to just put addresses that I go to, not all the time, but enough that I need to refer back to it, but not enough that I totally remember where the place is. I don't really have any sense of direction. It's a really hard thing for me, and it takes forever for me to remember how to get somewhere. This is another one of the transfers. And this was the back side of the Barnes & Noble planner. I just think these are beautiful. Came with some stickers and a zipper envelope, and I am using it as a wallet. one of the other things that came with was this little sticky note, not a sticky note pad, just a little note, little notes, which so I can write different things on. The last thing I used is I was in the car, and I went out somewhere, and when I got back in the car, I looked at my phone, and I had a voicemail, and it was a doctor's appointment time. So, I just grabbed this, jotted down the information, and put it back in here. I'm not somebody who needs a ton of sticky notes. I find I don't use them as much as I anticipate when I buy them, and I'll buy a stack of them and then I just don't really use them. So something like this is fine. When this is gone, I will use the sticky note because it's certainly easier to take off the page and, slap it on. These are my Martha tabs. They are my, they are on all of my dividers. And back here I have, I think I have a little bit of money and prescriptions, coupons, postcards people have sent me, anything that I need to take to a store. It's really great. So I am very happy with the way this is going, and really happy that I found this size of the Clairefontaine graph paper. Really happy with this. Definitely more economical than buying the Filofax graph paper notes, which are very hard to find. Matter of fact, I've had to order them because I think they changed paper at one point, and the model number I liked is still available in Europe, but I wasn't able to get that version here. So, I mean, I was ordering the notes, I was paying shipping, or I was asking somebody to do it for me, which nobody minded, but this was a nice thing to find, and now I don't have to bother anybody, and I don't have to, I mean, this was free shipping too, so each one of these was $6, and I have 2 of them, and I think that that's quite a deal. So that's really it. I just wanted to do a little update, talk about this a little bit, show you Ventura down here. He's just as comfortable here as he was upstairs. So we'll see how this turns out, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.